Oh man, hata mnafikiria content creation ni kazi rahisi. It's not. Right? I mean, here we're giving information to people that they need. I mean, looking at the numbers, right? Right now, I saw wanafunzi wa high school are less than those guys who are doing KCPE. That means the transition rate is not one to one. That means some people quit school in between, right? So there's something to say about our education system. I don't know. People need to be, not people, but parents need to make sure the kids are motivated enough to want to study. And I feel like you have to give them incentives why studying or going to school is a good idea. Because otherwise, when someone doesn't know something, they don't know it. Wanasemanga, you don't know what you don't know. And there's no way you're gonna know until something happens, then you realize, oh shit, I didn't know. So education, very important. Nasemanga education is key to success, but actually it should be successful life. So for those guys who are planning to, we feel like Shule is not important. There are some people who started businesses and they've made it. You are very wrong. I'll tell you why. I mean, your story is not the same as his story, and you cannot use his template to build your own story. Because you don't know alikuwa na advantage gani. You don't say, oh, someone is affluent and he didn't even go to class 1 or whatever, or he didn't go to university. No. Shule iko na role yake, because shule is just there to expose you. To expose you to know that if you have been exposed, you are in a position to make better life decisions. The way you do things is a bit better, right? Informed. You don't rush through things. You avoid a lot of mistakes along the way, because mistakes is the one which brings people behind, right? So, I mean, with this economy and these things changing here and there's a lot of things that needs to be considered, right? Nowadays, you are not accredited in certain field, utaingia with some naivety and disadvantage compared to those guys who have been through the training, right? When it comes to, that's why when you look at nowadays, when it comes to these companies which are hiring on behalf of the real companies, they're looking at people who have certain form of proficiency, right? They have learned something and they know what to do, because there are procedures. I know of a guy that was telling me that when it comes to, alikuwa plant operator, right? So because for him ilikuwa ni kazi ya mkono, but the guys walikuwa wanafanya ni wazungu, and the wazungu wanapewa procedure of pre-trip check, right? Unaangalia oil ya gari, truck, the tire pressure, the pressure, nini, everything. But this guy, because amefunza ukora hapa, alikuwa niambia ati alikuwa anamaliza like in 2 minutes. Wazungu wanashangaa, guy, huyu jamaa ni smart ni aje? How is he able to do those things real quick? Nikamuuliza, akasema he was cutting corners. I said, why do you do that? Akasema, growing up tulifunza ukora. Same as corruption hapa Kenya, right? That's what you taught. Lazima through one way or another, uangane ndio upewe. Sometimes what you even deserve. So it's not fair. So learning the right way is always the best, right? Because at the end of the day, that's sustainable. And when you keep up with it, the results will pay off, and they will tell who was doing the right job correctly and who was cutting corners. Because kila kitu kuna mwisho yake. In as much as we've seen people grow, come up real quick, and we're like, wow, look at that guy. Started from nothing, blah, blah, blah. But give him time, or give her time, let's see, right? Because we will find out if everything you're doing was genuine or not. We've seen people, rags to riches and straight back to it, because there's no lessons learned on the way. They grew up too quick. They rose up too quick. So, hey, that's that for today. And if you have any questions, comments, feel free. Let's talk about it.